hell's going on?
Hi.
I'm calling down to the...
You.
What is...
Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one seriously twisted horror movie called Stream. It's got all the elements of a good slasher flick. Mysterious killers, creative kills, and a whole lot of, oh no, they didn't just do that moments. If you're a fan of intense horror that keeps you on the edge of your seat, this movie's definitely for you. So, here's what's going down. The Keenan family is just looking for a chill weekend getaway, but things take a major turn when they end up locked in a hotel with 4 absolutely deranged killers. These killers? Oh, they're not just there to cause chaos, they're competing to see who can rack up the most creative kills. Yeah, it's wild. I'm gonna walk you through the whole movie, and by the end of it, you'll feel like you were right there, dodging killers yourself. Ready? Let's get into the madness. So right off the bat, we're thrown into this unsettling atmosphere. There's this creepy, ominous music playing, and we see one of the hotel workers cleaning up, getting things ready for the reopening weekend. She's just minding her own business, vacuuming the place, when suddenly, the vacuum shuts off. You can almost feel her frustration, like everything was going fine, and then boom, something weird happens. But it doesn't stop there. As she tries to figure out what's wrong, she notices the vacuum cord has been chewed up. Not by some malfunction, but by rats. Just the thought of it gives you the chills, right? Suddenly, one of her coworkers pops up behind her and scares the daylights out of her by saying, "Rats." Classic horror movie jump scare moment. She's spooked, and we're already on edge. Turns out the rats have been creeping into the hotel since the construction started. It's like, okay, minor inconvenience, right? But, oh man, this is just the start. This creepy vibe we're getting? It's about to get a whole lot worse. Now we meet the Keenan family. They're just a regular family, excited to spend some time together at what they think is going to be a peaceful little getaway. They check into the hotel, bags in hand, totally unaware that their little vacation is about to turn into a straight-up nightmare. The place seems normal enough at first. It's just a little rundown from the recent renovations, but nothing too crazy, right? Wrong. As they settle into their room, weird things start happening around the hotel. You know those horror movie moments where you just know something's wrong, but the characters don't realize it yet? Yeah, it's one of those. They hear strange noises down the hallway, and there's this uneasy feeling in the air that just keeps growing. The first guest to go? Yeah, it's not one of the Keenan family members, but it happens close enough to them that the tension shoots through the roof. One of the other guests, who we barely get to know, is wandering through the hotel when suddenly they're snatched up by one of the killers. It's brutal, quick, and straight-up shocking. And the worst part? The killers make sure to leave a little souvenir behind for the others to find. The next morning, the Keenan family comes across the aftermath. There's blood, there's chaos, and that's when it hits them. They're not alone here, and someone or something is hunting the guests. This is where things really get wild. We're introduced to 4 killers, each one with their own twisted method of murder. They're playing a game, and we, along with the Keenan family, are stuck in the middle of it. These killers aren't just trying to survive, they're competing against each other. The goal? To see who can kill the most guests in the most creative, gruesome ways possible. Imagine trying to escape a hotel where not 1 but 4 psychopaths are stalking you. And these aren't just random killers, they're organized. They've got cameras set up all over the place, and they're broadcasting their twisted little competition to some sick underground audience. Every kill is being watched, judged, and probably even bet on. The Keenan family? Yeah, they've got no idea what they're in for. So, now the hotel is on full lockdown. There's no way out. The doors are barred, the windows are reinforced, and there's 0 cell service. It's the perfect setup for a slasher movie, right? The family quickly realizes they need to stick together if they're going to make it through the night. But that's easier said than done. As they start moving through the hotel, trying to find a way out, they start hearing these strange sounds. At first, it's just faint, maybe a door creaking or a distant footstep, but soon it becomes clear they're being followed. One of the killers is toying with them, watching their every move. While searching for an escape, the family stumbles upon something truly horrifying. One of the rooms has been turned into a makeshift killing floor. There's blood everywhere, and it's clear that this isn't just a random attack. These killers have been planning this for a while. They've set traps all over the hotel, and every corner could be their last. There's a moment where the family finds a hidden camera in their room, and that's when they realize the full extent of the killer's game. Every single move they make is being watched, broadcasted, and turned into some sick form of entertainment. It's like something out of a nightmare, but it's all too real. Let me tell you, these killers, they're not just faceless figures in masks. Each one has a personality, a really messed up personality, but still. One of them is the quiet, methodical type, always planning out their next move with precision. Another one? Oh, they're the complete opposite. Loud, chaotic, and absolutely unpredictable. The family never knows which one they're going to encounter next, and that's what makes it even scarier. There's this one killer who likes to set traps. Yeah, think of it like Saw, but worse. Every door the family opens, every step they take, could lead to something deadly. And man, the way the traps are designed, it's terrifying. We're talking about things like spiked walls, hidden wires, and even poison gas. No matter where they turn, danger is waiting. At one point, the family makes the classic horror movie mistake. They split up. I know, why do they always do that? But in the heat of the moment, they think it's the best way to cover more ground and maybe find a way out. Spoiler alert, it's not. The dad, trying to protect his family, goes off on his own to confront one of the killers. Meanwhile, the mom and the kids are left to fend for themselves. This is when things really start going south. The killers are closing in, and it's only a matter of time before the body count rises. There's this one scene, probably one of the most intense parts of the movie, where one of the family members is hiding in a closet while a killer is searching the room. You can hear every creak of the floorboards, every breath the killer takes. And you're just sitting there, holding your breath, hoping they don't get found. But of course, this is a horror movie, and hiding only works for so long. As the night goes on and the family is slowly picked off one by one, they begin to uncover the real reason behind this nightmare. The killers? They're part of some underground death cult, where people paid big bucks to watch live-streamed murders. It's not just a game for them, it's a business. The Keenan family was never just random guests at the wrong place at the wrong time. They were chosen, handpicked to be the stars of this sick show. And the killers? They've been preparing for this moment for a long time. At this point, the remaining family members are done running. They've had enough. It's time to fight back. In a last-ditch effort to survive, they set their own trap for the killers. It's a risky move, but at this point, they've got nothing left to lose. The final showdown is brutal, bloody, and full of twists. Just when you think the family might actually have a chance, the killers turn on each other. Their egos get the best of them, and the once organized murder spree turns into pure chaos. But here's the kicker. Just when you think everything's wrapping up, there's one last twist. Not everyone is who they seem. One of the family members? They've been in on it the whole time. Yeah, mind blown, right? The movie ends on a cliffhanger, leaving you with more questions than answers. It's the kind of ending that sticks with you long after the credits roll. So there you have it, folks. Stream is a wild, bloody, and seriously intense horror flick that'll keep you guessing till the very end. If you're into slasher movies that don't hold back on the gore and suspense, this one's definitely worth a watch.